Am I gonna be YouTube famous now?
I think we might be famous of this video because
Wait.
I think it's interesting video.
Yeah. Hello, love.
Hello, love.
There's mom up there. Oh.
Okay. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jenny.
I'm Haley.
Haley. So she is
Host sister. I'm her host.
yeah, host sister and also my friends too.
And like
Classmates, yeah. So today we're gonna talk about how do we make friends? How do I make friends? This is so weird. Okay, so
I like it. I think I should start vlogging.
Okay.
So subscribe to my channel.
All right. So things that I did. First of all, I remember everyone's name, and do you remember that I asked how to write your name or something like that?
And you had like a note on your phone.
Yeah, I had a note on my phone, and I wrote like everyone's name, and there's like name, and then like what grade, and like red hair to make me remember them. I think that everyone likes to be remembered.
Yeah.
Their name, and I think every time you met someone, it's just like, hey, Haley, hi. Like, you know their name. It's easy, or it makes you guys closer if you know like each other's name.
Yeah.
And then they will remember your name too. And so the second thing is to think about stuff to talk about. Like, what kind of topic would you like to talk when we first met?
Yeah, I think so. That was a while ago.
Oh, I remember I asked the cross-country girls, did you guys
This is good. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, what did I say? I said, do you guys like shave your legs hair? I asked them that, do you usually like shave your legs hair or shave your armpit hair? Like,
yeah, that was like one of the first things that you like asked. Like, I remember that.
And I don't know, that it's like funny and just makes up like many.
We also talked about movies, I think. Like, remember that one?
Oh yeah, sorry. I think to have
yeah, we talked about movies. I think you wrote down.
Yeah, and I wrote down like, I was like, oh, what kind of movies do you guys watch? What kind of TV shows, like Grey's Anatomy? Oh my god, that makes a lot of topic to talk about, like makes more conversation.
Definitely.
And to think about things to talk about, it's really hard because when I first got here, I feel like we're different people, like we're from different culture, speak different language. And I think our conversation might be different, but actually the reality is we're all the same. I think it's important to like know this too.
Yeah, I agree with you. That makes sense. Yeah, like the conversations of like small talk is not super different, you know.
I think, but many people are like afraid. Like, keep looking this.
It's okay.
And like
Good
many
points.
people are afraid of talking just because they're bad at like their English or they're not fluent. But like, even though I'm afraid at the first time, I don't think that the language matters that much.
Yeah, I agree. Plus, it's more fun when you like try to speak and then like we like speak back and then like I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah. Do you think that, will you mind that their English is not that good?
Not at all. No. I guess I should talk and look at the camera. Anyways, it does not matter like if your English isn't super good, because one, it's kind of fun to like piece together like the puzzles. Like if you can kind of say what you're like trying, like a word you're thinking of, we can kind of like guess. Plus it's just more fun because then you get to hear about like their culture, and Americans love to hear about food. So if you want to talk about like food that you have in your country, like we love that. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, it's more fun when you try to speak English, and when we can kind of get to know you, and you'll feel more comfortable that way once you start speaking more often.
Yeah, that's true. You have to get used to speaking English or foreign language.
Yeah, definitely.
And okay, the third thing is to ask question. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Like when I first got here, it's like homecoming.
Oh yeah.
And then I ask Michelle, should I say their name or no?
I don't know.
Should I say? Okay, so when I first got here, and then I just asked my anatomy friend, and I'm class friends, I was like, oh, where do you guys buy makeup, or like how do you guys do this? And then she's like, oh, do you want to come to my house and go to my house and prepare for homecoming? I was like, oh yeah, sure. And then I was like asking, oh, what kind of dress, like, is this okay? Asking like everyone. So like that makes the opportunity to go someone's house or go somewhere else. My friend, she like took me out and to buy makeups, and that's really fun. And I think that's the opportunity of like making.
They love helping too. Like if you're like, oh, I don't really know, they'll be like, oh my gosh, let me show you. Like, oh yeah, I got this.
Yeah. So and like ask for study. You know, oh, how do you guys study? And so like I learned to use Quizlet, you know, and something like that. I ask for their Snapchat, which is kind of weird, but yeah.
Yeah, it seems weird at first, but then it's like, you know, fun.
And I ask for rides. I used to like ask Haley for rides, like, oh, can you give me a ride today or something like that.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I got to know you a lot through that.
Yeah, so like we went to Zoe's volleyball game and asked her like, oh,
yeah,
and then I like introduced myself, like, oh, I'm vegetarian. And then we talked
at McDonald's, remember?
Oh,
like,
yeah, that remember.
Dad asked you a lot about Taiwan.
Oh yeah, like, about like everything, the food, the weather.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he talked a lot,
and that's really fun. Well, I think also like be willing to go out or something. Like I think one time the cross country team bonding. And then I couldn't go because I couldn't get a ride or something, like, and then I just ask you, so that makes it happen. And after that, the team bonding, like everyone's get closer. I think every chance to go out
and say yes as much as you can.
Yeah.
Jenny, wait, can I tell them about the fact that when we were talking and you're like, okay, so we were talking at dinner and we were like, oh, we're gonna go do something, whatever, and Jenny's we're gonna go pick up Dad's motorcycle, and so Dad and Jenny and I were gonna drive there and then drive home, and he'll drive his motorcycle home. And we were talking about it, and then Jenny's like, we're like, what about you, Jenny? And she's like, yes. And then she's like, I don't really know where we're going, but yes, I'm in. And just that, like, you know, saying yes and being up for anything is really fun.
Yeah, I'm up for anything. Number 4 is to show your love, to tell your friends that I really love them. I really appreciate this friendship, like that. And so like make cards and like birthday gifts and remember their birthday too. And for this one, it doesn't have to be everyone, but like some close friends, a couple friends, that's enough. And yeah, but I would like to remind that everyone's is different, so like everyone has its own ways of making friends. This is just like a tips, and it can use any different way. What am I saying? Oh my god. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying.
That's all right. Yeah, it's like these are just some recommendations
to
get you started. I think honestly though, if you like do this stuff, I think it'll work. I mean, at least for in America, because these things are, you know,
common, and these are not for like normal, like, you know, you already speak English, and but it's for like foreign exchange student, like come from other countries, and you don't really know what's happening. Sometimes in like in the group or in whenever their conversation, it was like, I don't know what I'm like, I don't know what are they talking about at the beginning. And I was like, okay, so
Even
what
just,
is going on?
Yeah, even just saying that is so funny. It's like, "Wait, what are you guys talking about?" And then we're like, "Oh, okay." And then we like say,
yeah, like in cross country, they like stop and they stop and explain to me, and I was like, okay, oh, okay, yeah. And then I get it, and then they keep like talking.
Oh yeah. Sometimes over explain. Yeah. Her mom with the sriracha. Have you had sriracha before? Yes, Mom. She's had sriracha. Okay.
And okay, so like some overall question for you.
Okay.
How do you think about like foreign exchange students, and like what's your impression on exchange students?
Okay. Well, I think me and like everyone that I know, we love foreign exchange students. Sometimes you don't mean to be funny, but like, and it's funny in like a cute kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know, they're just fun. It's fun to learn about new things and like meet new people, and I don't know, it's just cool. It's like the sharing part, but then it's also like making like friends that, I don't know, like I'm gonna write letters to this guy who's in France, and he was a foreign exchange student, and it's just fun. It's just fun to get to know people, and it's funny. You guys are kind of funny. I don't know. It's I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know. Like you say something, but you don't mean to be funny, but it is a little funny, and then you're like,
yeah. And like, what kind of character do you think an exchange must have, or what kind of character do you like to be friend with?
I think something really important to for foreign exchange students is like being like enthusiastic about stuff, because I know some people who are like, I mean, it's okay to be quiet and like a little shy, because it's scary. I'd be scared, and like, you know, scared to speak English or whatever language, but I think that like being enthusiastic and being like happy and like, oh yeah, sure, I'll try that, and like willing to speak with other people is the best thing.
Oh my god, do you remember?
Oh my gosh. That was so funny. Yeah, but he like, I mean, he like talks, like you got to know about him, but like maybe a little too much.
And like, yeah, from what I know, like I think foreign exchange student for this school, for our school, is common, and we have like 10 to 15 exchange student, not international, but exchange student. But I know that many school only have like 1 or 2, so I think you got like a lot of experience with like
we have a lot of them,
and most of them are from Europe, and they're really cool. Like, it's like, I mean, even though like I am an exchange student and then talk to another exchange student, it's interesting too.
It's cool. I don't know,
it's
and
cool.
too like when like Baptiste, am I allowed to say him?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that'd be weird or not. But when he like speaks French, it's like, oh, it's like so beautiful. Yeah. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. You know, because like, you know.
And yeah.
Oh, I have one more thing. Something that I've noticed that American kids think they like it is they might ask you how to say like swear words, like in whatever like your native language is. Be like, so how do you say this word? And that's kind of a bonding thing that, you know, or like American kids teaching foreign exchange students how to swear better in English. It's so bad, but like funny.
Well, I never learned that,
well,
so
I can teach you.
If you have any questions, feel free to write comments down here and
right here. Am I gonna be YouTube famous now?
I think we might be famous of this video, because I think it's interesting video.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's like something that I feel like no one really talks about.
Yeah, like I look it up, and I thought there's people like talk about what kind of topics you should talk about, and I think, but like ours is like kind of our experience and like our feelings. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah.
Is there anything that I should say more?
I don't know. Do you see that big spider over there?
Where is it?
It's right there. It's so big. Okay, do you see by those leaves? It's like right there. That's huge. That is the juiciest spider I've ever seen.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Do you see? huge. Okay, wait, that's super off topic to the video. I'm sorry.
Okay. So yeah, don't be afraid to talk, and don't be like, oh, they might not like me or something. But I think just give it a try, and if you say something wrong or you pronounce it wrong, like I often like pronounce it wrong, and I was like, Haley's like, what are you saying?
Yeah, sometimes I just or sometimes like even if your grammar's not good, like you can still know what you're saying, so it's okay. And then if you like, because like Jenny, you've said a couple times like, oh, I'd like you to correct my grammar. But oh my gosh, the best part is when you say something right, and then you're like, wait, no, and then you correct it and it's wrong, and I'm like, you were good the first time. That's the best.
Yeah, I often like correct my grammar,
and then it's just like you were right the first time, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's funny. No matter like your English is good or bad, just like talk. Even though like right now, I don't feel like my English is that good.
Oh my gosh, yes it is. It's amazing. Are you kidding me? You should see how much she's improved too. I bet you can like go back and watch the videos and stuff. But like, oh my gosh, yeah, your English is great.
I hope that this video really helps like students that are going abroad and are going to be exchange students. And yeah, I hope you guys
I have another tip.
Okay.
Sorry, that was like the outro. It's like the ending. I don't know. I think my other tip is like, I'm sure this is like in every thing, so I will only talk about it a little bit. But like, I think joining something is good. Like joining cross country.
Yeah, joining cross country.
Represent. But yeah, joining clubs. Like Med, and you were in a bunch of them. The Green Society. You know, like I don't know. I think joining clubs and like talking to people about stuff that's really good. Yeah, joining clubs and sports and just trying stuff, because why not? I mean, you know.
Yeah, I think, and then like that, like you get to know many people and you can make a lot of friends. I think what I say in the last video, that I try many friends, not try, but like trying to make a lot of friends, and then knowing like what kind of friends you like, and then get closer.
Yeah, you were kind of like friends with everyone, and then you kind of like know who your people are.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Jenny,
stop laughing at me!
I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny. Wait, can I do an outro too?
Okay.
Mine's gonna be an ASMR themed one. Ready? Can I hear this? Yeah, do that. This is so stupid. Goodbye, loves. I hope you guys have an amazing night or day. Please like this video with the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Bye.